You've probably seen the viral videos where someone is claiming to make $1,000 in their first month with Pinterest affiliate marketing. And while they may be true for them, it's usually not what happens for most beginners. And chasing that expectation is what causes people to quit before they even get started. So today, we're slowing it down. This is your beginner-friendly guide to making money on Pinterest with affiliate marketing in 2026. Let's cover the realistic version. Hi, I'm Max. I help bloggers, online sellers, and affiliate marketers get their content seen without burning out. If that sounds like your vibe, now's a great time to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos like this. In today's video, we're talking about how to make money on Pinterest with affiliate marketing. We're covering what affiliate marketing is, why Pinterest is one of the best platforms for it, how to find programs and get approved, best practices so you stay compliant, and how tools like Pin Generator can help you stay consistent without burning out. We also have some follow-up videos coming out in the next few weeks on strategy, frequently asked questions, and how to do this without a website, so definitely hit subscribe so you don't miss those. All right, let's get into it. What is affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is getting paid to recommend products that people are already looking for. You'll join a brand's affiliate program, and then they give you a unique tracking link. And when someone clicks your link and buys something, you earn a commission. There's no inventory to manage, no shipping to handle, no customer service involved. Your job is simply helping someone find what they're already looking for and wanting to buy. So that's the part a lot of beginners miss. Affiliate marketing isn't about convincing someone to buy something random. It's about showing up at the right time with the right recommendation and in the right place. And that's exactly why Pinterest is a natural fit for this model, and I'll explain more in a minute. But first, let's talk about this $1,000 myth. You'll see a lot of people claim you can make $1,000 in your first month. And while it might work for some people who see results quickly, usually beginners are expected to earn somewhere between $100 and $500 within their first 6 months, and that's with consistent effort. The creators that you see hitting 4 or 5 figures a month usually have been doing this for a long time, well over a year. They've got a library of content, they know the strategies, and they've spent a lot of time figuring out what works for their specific niche. So yes, the model works, but it's just not instant. And that's actually fine because Pinterest makes the long game more sustainable than almost any other platform out there. Okay, so why Pinterest? Pinterest is a visual search engine, not social media, and that matters a lot. When someone opens Pinterest, they're not just scrolling mindlessly the way you would on Instagram or TikTok. Instead, they're actively looking for something. Maybe they're planning a trip, redecorating a room, building a workout routine, or trying to find the best option for a specific product. This intent is what makes Pinterest so valuable for affiliate marketers. According to Pinterest, around 80% of weekly Pinterest users report feeling inspired by their shopping experience on the platform. And Pinterest now has over 619 million monthly active users. So what that means for you is that people are already finding your pins and they're already in a buying mindset. You don't have to convince them that they want something. You just have to show up when they're already looking for it. And another major advantage of Pinterest is content longevity. So on Instagram or TikTok, a post might get traction for 24 hours, 48 hours, but then it quickly disappears into the feed. On Pinterest though, a well-optimized pin can drive traffic for months, even years. That means the content you create today will keep working for you long after you've moved on to something else. And those affiliate links will keep earning in the background. And this is because Pinterest is a search engine, not social media. So the same way a blog post will show up on Google or a video will show up on YouTube, your pins will keep showing up on Pinterest month after month. Popular programs and how to find them. The most beginner-friendly starting point is Amazon Associates. It covers almost every product category and buyers already trust Amazon. And it's also one of the easier programs to get into. Commissions on there run between 1% and 10% depending on the category, and the cookie window is 24 hours. So that means someone needs to buy within 1 day of clicking your link in order to get credit. The commissions aren't necessarily the highest, but the trust factor in the variety of products makes it a really solid starting point. Beyond Amazon though, there are tons of affiliate networks like ShareASale, CJ Affiliate, and Impact. These will give you access to thousands of brands all in one place. So you sign up for the network and then you apply to individual brand programs within it. So for these, commissions can vary widely, sometimes 5%, sometimes 30% or more. It will all depend on the brand, and the cookie windows tend to be longer, sometimes 30 or 60 days, which is a lot more forgiving since Pinterest users often discover something, save it, and come back a few days later to buy it. There's also niche-specific programs worth knowing about. So LTK is really popular for fashion and beauty. Travel creators do really well with a program called Travel Payouts. If you're promoting digital products or software, SaaS affiliate programs often have really high commission rates because there's no physical product involved. So the simplest way to find these programs in your specific niche is to think about the brands you already use and already mention in your content. Then simply Google the brand name plus affiliate program. Most companies will quietly list this in the footer of their website. And if you can't find it there, just search for the brand on ShareASale or Impact, because a lot of these companies run programs through those networks without advertising it anywhere else. Does that make sense? So getting approved and staying compliant. Most programs want to see some kind of online presence before they approve you. That could be a Pinterest account with content already being published, it could be a blog, a YouTube channel, or another active social profile. They're looking for confirmation that you're a real person with real content and not just someone who's signing up to drop spam links everywhere. And for Amazon specifically, there's one important thing to know up front. You need to generate 3 qualifying sales within your first 180 days, or they'll close your account. So it's worth having your content and links already in one place before you apply, rather than applying first and scrambling to figure out what to post. Now let's talk about compliance, because this is where genuinely most people get into trouble without even realizing. So Pinterest allows you to post affiliate links, but you are required to disclose them. So that means adding something like, this post contains affiliate links, or hashtag affiliate, or hashtag ad in the pin description is usually the standard approach. This is both a Pinterest platform policy and an FTC legal requirement, so it's not something you can skip. There's a few other things to avoid. Don't use link shorteners like bit.ly or tinyurl because Pinterest will flag those as spam. Always use your full affiliate link or link to a blog post that contains your affiliate links inside the content. And do not post the same link repeatedly in a short period of time. Pinterest reads this as spammy behavior. So please space out your pins and mix affiliate content with genuinely helpful, non-promotional content so your account looks real and fresh and full of value. All right, tools to stay consistent. Pinterest rewards accounts that post regularly. But if you're manually designing every pin, writing every description from scratch, and scheduling everything by hand, it becomes a part-time job really quickly. That's usually what leads people to burn out and stop posting altogether. So our favorite tool here is Pin Generator. Pin Generator removes the bottleneck. You simply connect your links or blogs to the tool, choose from a handful of templates, and then you can generate multiple pin variations in just a fraction of the time it would take to build them manually. Then you can schedule them out all within the site and publish them gradually over days or weeks so your account stays active without you having to think about it every single day. And that gradual spacing matters for Pinterest because it responds better to consistent, steady activity than it does to posting in big batches. So consistent output over time is what builds trust with the algorithm and gives your content more chances to show up in search. The newer automation workflow inside Pin Generator also makes it possible to run a publishing schedule that largely takes care of itself, which is especially helpful if you're doing affiliate marketing without a blog. We have a full video dedicated to that exact walkthrough coming soon, so hit subscribe so you don't miss it. All right, if you're just getting started with making money on Pinterest and affiliate marketing in 2026, the foundation really comes down to a few things. Pick a niche you actually know something about, find a couple of solid programs that fit your content, and focus on creating quality pins that match what people are already searching for. If this video helped, now's a great time to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss future videos like this. I'm Max. I share weekly Pinterest marketing videos to help you get your content seen without burning out. I'll see you next week. Let's get generating.